Package Management Kali Linux. Armand Shahriarian. Package Management. While Kali comes with an extensive set of packages, not everything Kali is capable of installing is in the default installation. In some cases, you may want to install packages. You are also going to want to update your set of packages. To manage packages, regardless of what you are trying to do, you can use the Advanced Package Tool, APT, to perform package management functions. There are also other ways of managing packages. You can use frontends, but in the end, they are all just programs that sit on top of APT. You can use whatever frontend you like, but APT is so easy to use, it's useful to know how to use it. While it's command line, it's still a great program. In fact, it's quite a bit easier to use than some of the frontends I've seen on top of apt over the years. The first task you may want to perform is updating all the metadata in your local package database. These are the details about the packages that the remote repositories have, including version numbers. The version information is needed to determine whether the software you have is out of date and in need of upgrading. To update your local package database, you tell apt you want to update, as you can see in Example 1 to 7. Example 1 to 7. Updating package database using APT. Root at Rosebud #apt update. Once your local package database has been updated, APT will tell you whether you have updates to what you have installed. In this case, 142 packages are in need of updating. To update all the software on your system, you can use apt upgrade. Just using apt upgrade will update all the packages. If you need to update just a single package, you can use apt upgrade package name, where package name is the name of the package you want to update. The packaging format used by Debian and, by extension, Kali, tells apt what the required packages are. This list of dependencies tells Kali what needs to be installed for a particular package to work. In the case of upgrading software, it helps to determine the order in which packages should be upgraded. If you need to install software, it's as easy as typing apt install package name. Again, the dependencies are important here. APT will determine what software needs to be installed ahead of the package you are asking for. As a result, when you are asking for a piece of software to be installed, APT will tell you that other software is needed. You will get a list of all the necessary software and be asked whether you want to install all of it. You may also get a list of optional software packages. Packages may have a list of related software that can be used with the packages you are installing. If you want to install them, you will have to tell apt separately that you want to install them. The optional packages are not required at all. Removing packages uses apt remove package name. One of the issues with removing software is that although there are dependencies for installation, the same software may not necessarily get removed simply because once it's installed, it may be used by other software packages. Apt will, though, determine whether software packages are no longer in use. When you perform a function using apt, it may tell you that there are packages that could be removed. To remove packages that are no longer Needed, you use apt auto remove. All of this assumes that you know what you are looking for. You may not be entirely sure of a package name. In that case, you can use apt cache to search for packages. You can use search terms that may be partial names of packages, since sometimes packages may not be named quite what you expect. Different Linux distributions may name a package with a different name. As an example, as you can see in example 1 to 8. I have searched for SSHD because the package name may be SSHD, SSH, or something else altogether. You can see the results. Example 1 to 8. Searching for packages using apt cache. Root at rosebud hashtag apt cache search SSHD. What you can see is that the SSH server on Kali appears to be named OpenShare server. If that package weren't installed but you wanted it, you would use the package name OpenShare server to install it. This sort of assumes that you know what packages are installed on your system. With thousands of software packages installed, it's unlikely you would know everything that's already in place. If you want to know what software is installed, you can use the program dpkg, which can also be used to install software that isn't in the remote repository but you have located a .deb file, which is a Debian package file. To get the list of all the software packages installed, you use dpkg list. This is the same as using dpkgl. Both will give you a list of all the software installed. The list you get back will provide the package name as well as a description of the package and the version number that's installed. You will also get the CPU architecture that the package was built to. If you have a 64-bit CPU and have installed the 64-bit version of Kali, you will likely see that most packages have the architecture set as AMD 64, though you may also see some flagged as all, which may just mean that no executables are in the package. Any documentation package would be for all architectures, as an example. Another place you can use dpkg is installing software you find that isn't in the Kali repository. If you find a .deb file, you can download it and then use dpkgi to install it. You may also want to remove a package that has been installed. While you can use apt for that, you can also use dpkg, especially if the package was installed that way. To remove a package by using dpkg, you use dpkgr. If you are unsure of the package name, you can get it from the list of packages installed. You can use dpkg to obtain. Each software package may include a collection of files including executables, documentation, default configuration files, and libraries as needed for the package. If you want to view the contents of a package, you can use dpkgc, where the file name is the full name of the .deb file. In example 1 to 9, you can see the partial contents of a log management package, ngslog. This package is not provided as part of the Kali repository but is provided as a free download for the Community Edition. The contents of this package include not only the files, but also permissions, including the owner and group. You can also see the date and time associated with the file from the package. Example 1 to 9. Partial contents of ngslog package. Root at rosebud hashtag dpkg seeing slog ce underscore 2.9.1716 underscore debian underscore squeeze underscore amd 64.deb. One thing to take into account is that packages that you get in .deb files are generally created for a particular distribution. This occurs because there are usually dependent size that the person or group creating the package knows the distribution can supply. Other distributions may not have the right versions to satisfy the requirements for the software package. If that's the case, the software may not run correctly. DPKG will error if the dependencies aren't satisfied. You can force the install by using force install as a command line parameter in addition to I, but although the software will install, there is no guarantee that it will function correctly. DPKG has other capabilities that enable you to look into software packages, query installed software, and more. The options listed previously will more than get you started. With the extensive number of packages available in the Kali repository, it would be unusual, though not impossible, that you would need to do any external installations. It's still useful to know about DPKG and its capabilities.